Today on the channel, we got a last time in the line with CM Punk, AEW Unmatched, Series 8, Luminaries Edition.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another AEW Unmatched Series 8 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got one of those sad last times in the line with CM Punk Luminaries in Unmatched Series 8. But of course, for all your CM Punk Luminaries and all your wrestling figure needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And the last time in the line with a bit of a first time in wrestling feel to it here, as this is a throwback Luminaries edition of CM Punk back to kind of the Ring of Honor days. I guess that's what this would say. The independent days. I guess you could say that as well. Of course, in the yellow here, there is a Chase Rare Edition in the red shorts, so make sure you're on the lookout for that at your local stores, or maybe you'll get lucky from Ringside Collectibles. You never know how that may go. I'm on the hunt for one of those. I'll get it in the future. I'm not too concerned about it. But let's take a look at old CM Punk here. And like I said, last time in the line, I think we all know where CM Punk's headed these days. He's headed to Heels and Faces Zombie Sailor. That's where he's headed to. That is for pre-order right now as we're filming this. That's for sure. But we will have a lot of Mattel Elites, a lot of Mattel Basics, Mattel Ultimates of CM Punk in the future. You know that Mattel team right now, Robert, Steve, they're just like this. They're like that, Bill McKenna. They're all just wiggling their hands together. They're like Todd McFarlane on the couch wiggling his toes about his toe articulation. They're fired up about some CM Punk figures, and I do expect them to go the route of Cody, using some of those head scans from old, get some things out there real quick, get a basic out there real quick. Everybody will want that basic. Then they'll dive into the Elites. We'll have an Ultimate. We'll have some re-releases, some greatest hits. It's going to be CM Punk. The floodgates are going to open there. It's going to flood the whole town is what it's going to do of CM Punk figures. But we're going to celebrate this one last time with Jeremy and the Jazzwares team out there. That's what we're going to do here. With CM Punk looking good with this coat down low. Big window box, of course. Luminary style packaging design. We've seen it with Sting. We've seen it with Owen Hart. We've seen it with Chris Jericho. Corazon de Leon, of course, as we know. CM Punk on the side. What number was he? 59 in Series 8. Got the V on the side. I believe if you line all the packaging up, it does say violence. Oh, violence. We're here for it. We're here for Tommy Dreamer, the innovator of violence. Got the cross sell down below. We're unboxing every single one of those on the channel. Make sure you do check them out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And then at the very end of the week, we'll rank the entire way from my least favorite to my favorite. So stay tuned for that as well. CM Punk up top. Glamour shot. Anything going on here? Nothing. Has nothing. There's nothing. It doesn't say Ring of Honor, anything like that. Just nothing. Doesn't even say what it's from. CM Punk chicken scratch at the top there. It's funny to look at him without all of his tattoos he has these days. That is something striking there. And of course, Penta Oscuro, Brody King, Malachi Black, CM Punk, Buddy Matthews. That is Unmatched Series 8. But now for science, we're going to get that old Punk out of the package here. Oh, he's just a punk at the end of the day. See you later. Goodbye. See you later, goodbye, see ya. And you know, Punk, very controversial figure, and it seems like most of the wrestlers I like are controversial guys. CM Punk, Ultimate Warrior, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Chris Benoit was my favorite wrestler back in the day. So pretty much all of my guys are pretty controversial. So CM Punk, just like an old pair of jeans or something, fits real good for me in my controversial wrestling fandom. I'm a big fan of Billy Jack Haynes. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not Billy Jack. But looking interesting in the package here, extra hands. But CM Punk, you know, you love him, you hate him, but I guess we all talk about him at the end of the day. But I don't know. A lot of people don't agree with him. Maybe because I'm older. I'm not as old as CM Punk. See you later. Whoa, put a little spit on that. I'm not as old as him, but I kind of see what he was saying in some of the things, and nobody knows the true stories unless you were there, and I had to sign an NDA because I was there. You guys know how that goes. But an interesting one. And I see something I don't like right off the bat. I guess we'll go through accessories first here, though. We do get 2 gripping hands out of the package, and then CM Punk, man, he came to throw fists if he needs to. In the ring, in the locker room, wherever he needs to throw a fist, he's ready to go with 2 fists of fury here. Got the X over there. The old straight edge looking good, of course. And then a really good one here, and I think this is the first time in the line, once again here, Ring of Honor microphone. We've had the AEW one numerous times. Got the Ring of Honor microphone here, so I'm here for that. I love a little change there, mixing it up. They very easily could have just snuck in the AEW one. They went the extra mile, got us the Ring of Honor one. But now we got old CM Punk looking really interesting here. Right out of the package, he does got his bib going on. And I heard, somebody fact check this if they want to, he was actually headed to Red Lobster when this was taken. Oh, shout out to Red Lobster. Give me that endless shrimp. He had this and he was having crab legs and he wanted to make sure he was extra protected, didn't want to get anything on this nice jacket, so he had his little bib here. Somebody fact check that. I think that is correct though. I wouldn't do it, but if you want to, feel free. But we do got the plastic going on here. We got plastic under the coat. And that only means one thing, staining. Oh, we love staining. Now, I did hear from a little birdie out there that would know, and no name's going to be given, but I hear there's going to be some changes in some of the fabric going forward with Jazzware. So fingers crossed on that. We'll stay attention to that in the future. But I think the staining days possibly could be behind us. Could this be one of the last stained figures? We'll see. Maybe it won't be stained at all. That would be even better. But we'll go through the jacket before we pull this off and get all this plastic off of him here. But it is a nice jacket here. You got the skull and crossbones, black and white attack going on. Triple X on the back. He loves those kind of movies. Or he's straight edge. One or the other, once again. We've got X on the back. And you know what they say, X is going to give it to you. I have heard that in the past, so could be true. But a nice jacket on here. I have no issues with that jacket. Diving into the face a little bit, a much younger CM Punk. It's funny when you look at it, you can see the modern sculpt of CM Punk, but it's like they added the hair to it, added a little color to the beard, and bam, you got an old school CM Punk, the blonde hair going on. Definitely an interesting look for the old punker right here, looking nice. You do get the yellow, kind of boxing trunks, I guess is what we'll call them. Got the triple X on the side. You got Punk on one side as well. Black knee pads. You got the kicker boots, all in black. All black down low. But the yellow and black attack, and we all know yellow and black attack means only one thing. Huge Striper fan. You heard it here first. CM Punk, massive Michael Sweet fan, repping Oz Fox all day long. I think he even has an Oz Fox tattoo mixed in these tattoos. Not at this time, but later on. Could be wrong. Another one for the fact checker out there. But let's pull this jacket off. Let's see what all the fuss is about underneath this jacket. And there's always fuss when you take your jacket off. I know, the ladies always fuss when I take my jacket off. And just ask my wife. She's always fussing. Always fussing. I'm going to pull these hands off, make this a little easier to get out. Oh boy, we got a lot going on here. We got a lot going on. CM Punk, jacket off. There we go, off to the side. See you later. And CM Punk also ready to inseminate a cow if he needs to. He's got the plastic all the way over his arms right here, looking good. And oh no, here we go again. Bam, see you later, the double plastic. We got plastic around the waist too. Let's dive in and pull that off while we're at it. Maybe. Or maybe not. We'll see if we can get that. Oh, come on. What are we doing? I always mess up, and do I pull the top? Do I pull the bottom? Then it's hard to pull. There we go. Got it right there. Pop that out. Stick that off to the side. Put his tummy back in. Oh, CM Punk in his tummy. Pull his head off. Get that out there. Gonna pull that back in. There it goes. And there it goes. And we're gonna pop these hands back in. And we're really getting down to business now. We're really getting down to business. But unfortunately, we seem to be getting down to a little bit of that classic, see you later, a little bit of that classic monkey business. Yes, you heard it here first. Monkey business abounds right now, as unfortunately we got staining up on the shoulders. We got staining on the waist as well for CM Punk. So a bad day at the office right there. Very light staining, and as you can imagine, these came fairly fresh. These are fairly new. What happens if somebody buys this CM Punk or opens up this CM Punk 6 months from now, 6 years from now? He could be totally black. Who knows what could be happening there? But man, it's very unfortunate. Absolutely hate the staining. Like I said, hopefully in the near future, that will be fixed. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. We're going to stay close. We're going to be eagle-eyed to that in the future. But CM Punk, I guess, going through here, we got the white wrist tape going all the way to the forearms here. Now, the tattoos, a little bit less than this day and age, but that Cobra tattoo rocking pretty good. Just skirt tailing the copyright on the Pepsi logo, looking good there as well. And he's repping his home. He's got home on the wrist tape over here, and of course the X's we talked about, drug-free on the knuckles, and he does got the nail polish going on here, the black nail polish, repping that, like my wife sometimes. She's more of a colorful one, but every once in a while a black. You know she's down in the dumps if she's repping the black on the nail polish, but who knows. He just got the straight edge on the stomach, and unfortunately mine is a little off-centered as well. So a little bit of a rough go with this CM Punk, unfortunately, and the staining being the roughest of the goes for me, if you ask me. Of course, articulation arms all the way around, bicep cut, single or double jointed elbows, pinned elbows, but I gotta say, very tight in the elbow. A lot of improvements from where we started with AEW Jazzwares. Constant learning, constant improvement, as we always do say. Hands back and forth, side to side, looking good. Head back and forth, up and down, side to side. Not a ton of movement there with that head. Of course, ab crunch back and forth. Little waist there. Big ol' CM Punk splits if you need them. Leg does go up. Thigh cut. Double jointed pinned knees. Boot cut. Ankles back forth, side to side. Will he fit on a Ringside Collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% at Ringside Collectibles. Make sure you get the Jazzwares stand, but in this case, maybe not. What are we doing? Jazzwares stand does not work. Could it be possible he will work on a Mattel Elite stand? Is that a sign of things? Is that an Easter egg to the future that he's going to be over on Mattel? And I guess it is. So he fits on the Mattel WWE Elite stand. What are we doing? Why are our holes different sizes? I'm not sure exactly on that. But he does. He fits on a Mattel Elite stand. Oops, I drop it off there. Maybe he doesn't fit as good as I would like him to. He fits kind of. It's not super, super tight, but tight enough, I guess, to kind of dangle there. But CM Punk coming in hot in AEW Unmatched Series 8 as the Luminaries figure. But of course, we're not done with CM Punks there. Let's bring it out. In about a year, they put a lot of CM Punks out to the market, as we do know. Many a different Punks. We got Walmart exclusives. We got Luminary ones. Of course, in this instance, we got Supremes, Unmatched, Unrivaled. It's just all coming up Punk. It was almost the summer of Punk. In one way or another, I guess you could say. But a lot of CM Punk figures over the last year from the Jazzwares team. Have to imagine Mattel's going to blow this out of the water, as we'll have basics, we'll have elites, we'll have ultimates. Who knows? Probably Ringside Collectible exclusives. We'll see where it goes through. And we, of course, got a Heels and Faces retro-style figure right around the corner as well. So, shiny day for CM Punk outside of his injury right now. But outside of that, he's back in the WWE. We'll see how that one goes. We'll stay attention to that in the future as well. But there it is, Unmatched 8 CM Punk. What are your guys' thoughts? A pick up, a pass, a long game, the dreaded no game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel. Got videos over there every single day as well. Want to make sure what's going on. Keep on top of things. Check that out, of course, in the description. You can find the links, all that kind of fun stuff if you need to. Don't forget about Patreon, early access to videos like this, and both YouTube channel videos early over there. Can't beat that. Of course, a lot of stuff going on Patreon every single day. I appreciate all the support. Check out ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, just like CM Punk's hands on the X. And then _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. So for CM Punk, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.